here we are again with another book that you and I have both read. So, what book did you read this week?
This week I read Wonder.
Wonder. And what is this? What kind of genre is this book?
This is realistic fiction.
Which?
Maybe unrealistic fiction, but because his face is kind of merged.
Whose face? Or who's the main character?
August.
August. And tell
No. There are lots of main characters.
Okay.
And this book tells one story, one and another story about everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this? So you said this is realistic fiction. Tell me what made you choose this book. Why did you read this?
I read this because my mom said this was a very good book, and I was curious, so I read it.
Okay. What do you think of the cover design?
I think the cover design is very good because I can't guess what the story is about.
So it makes you curious to read?
Yeah.
Okay. And if we talk about the storyline, how does the story unfold? What's happening in this story to August? Who is August and what happens to him?
August is the one in the first main character. And he doesn't go to school. He is homeschooled.
Really? Why does he stay home?
Not because of his face, because all his surgeries.
Okay.
Yeah.
So his face is deformed? Okay, and he's had surgery on his face?
Yeah, so... No. He had this face so weird, kind of weird at the first time he was born.
Okay.
So, doctors did surgeries and so much surgeries. It became a little better, but still not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he stayed home because of that? Like the surgeries?
Yeah.
Okay. So then what happens in the book? He does go to school, right?
Yeah, he does go to school.
Let's tell them what happens at school then. Augie, right? What does Augie
The first big thing, he gets a lot of friends. He didn't really expect it, but he got a lot of friends, including Jack, Summer, Charlotte, and many others.
Okay, so he gets friends at school. That was unexpected, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And what happens at school that was it a good experience then for him?
It was a very good experience for him. Well, he learned a lot of things.
Like what? What's an example of something he learned in school?
The thing he learned in school, he learned about friendship.
Okay.
What friends are for.
Okay.
Yeah, things like that. And he doesn't need to hide behind the others.
If I recall, he was wearing a helmet in the beginning, right? Over his head.
Yeah, I think that one isn't described in the book. I think it is only described in the movie.
Okay, so he was he grew confident then?
Yeah.
And he didn't feel ashamed to hide his face? Okay. And if you chose a demographic, like who would read this book? Which kind of reader would identify and enjoy this book?
Some people are bullied just because they are different from others.
Yeah.
I think this book is for those people.
Okay. And do you think what's the lesson in the book?
You can't blend in when you're born to stand out.
And what does that mean?
It means that you cannot hide inside the others when you are existing to stand out, which means to be confident.
Okay. So August is a unique character. He's not supposed to be normal.
Yeah.
Okay. And how does this story end? Is it a good ending for him?
Yeah. the ending is like Augie gets a reward. Something.
An award?
Yeah, award.
Award, yeah.
It is about some a child who accomplished 5th grade the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was a successful
5th grade.
5th grade. Yeah. One student got an award for doing the best job in 5th grade.
August thought that I just passed 5th grade.
Okay.
It's all that I did.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think for August, just surviving 1 year
Mm-hmm.
and ending it up happily is something like the principal gave him an award because of that.
So that was unexpected.
Uh-huh.
He did not expect to get that
Yeah.
award. Okay. So you also watched the film version of this, right? And how did you feel reading the book and watching the film?
I read the book first. The first time I read it, I just read something like half of it.
Okay.
And then my mom made me watch the movie, and I forgot about this book for a long time.
Okay.
And then, like 1 year later, I picked up this book because my mom said that it is a great book, so I read it, and I thought that, oh, my mom is right.
Mm. So if you gave this a rating, what would you give it? What score would you give it on a 1 to 10 scale?
9.
9. That's a pretty good rating.
Yeah, it's a pretty good rating. I got 1 point off because it isn't really my style, you know. I'm not really bullied because I am different from others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and but I learned something. I have to respect people who are different from me.
Okay. Do you have people in your school that maybe they're like Augie? They're kind of like different or unique?
Yeah, I have 1. No, maybe 2.
And
maybe 3.
Do you give them respect? Are you polite to them?
I try to be polite to them, but it is very hard. I thought it would be very easy, but I was unexpected. I didn't like bully them, but I think I was kind of like,
stayed away from them. You kind of kept your distance from them.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they seem to not notice. So I think I should have done more for them.
Oh, okay.
They could be lonely, or they could recognize me getting away from them.
Okay. All right. So you would give it a 9. And is there anything that you would change in this book to make it better?
Because this book is all about people different from others. And people different from others, and you know, this is not my style, so I got 1 point off. Right? But if I have to make this my style, I think I'll have to rip off the story all over again. So I won't really necessarily change it. Okay,
because that's the whole point of the story, is to be different. So
9 is an okay rate.
Okay, very good. Well, it's been a long time since I've read it, so I do remember the film, and I thought this was a quite emotional story. I remember it being emotional in the ending. So, well, there we go, everyone, friends on YouTube. It's a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
He liked it, but it wasn't his style, but he still enjoyed it, so it's a famous book. They can find this probably in all the bookstores, right?
Yeah.
Is it available in Korean for someone that can't read it in English?
Yeah, it is available in Korean.
Okay.
You can easily get them in Korean or English. I don't know about other languages.
Okay. Well, wonderful. There you have it. The one and only Aiden tells us all about wonder. And if you like this book and you like this video, what should they do?
Subscribe
down below and follow the like. Yeah, put the like button on it. Wow, we are famous YouTubers now. All right, until next time, we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.